I would love to see like Red Hot Chili Peppers cover this.
What band do you think would like cover this song the best?
9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, I was gonna say 9 Inch Nails too. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What about like Tool? Tool, I feel like would do a sick version of this song.
Yeah, that would be some sort of DJ maybe.
What's that one band to consider
Remix
the
it.
source could maybe do this?
DJ
Oh yeah,
Debbie D.
consider the source for sure.
Jane's Addiction.
Jane!
Okay, now who would do it the worst?
The Beatles.
Yeah, they like have to throw in lyrics. We're like, guys, no lyrics. They're like,
But,
well, what do you mean?
But John,
So this is Busta.
Welcome, my friends, to the butt stuff.
love the Beatles. Don't think they could do this.
Good morning, everybody.
More
Thank you for tuning in and listening with us.
Happy after Crimbus. We hope you celebrate. Happy
Yes.
Kwanzaa.
Yeah, happy after Christmas.
I just say happy holidays.
holidays.
That's what I do now.
Cover the umbrella.
Cover the
Hanukkah's
umbrella,
over.
yeah.
But if you celebrated Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah.
I thought of this for about 4 days ago, and I've been laughing at it in my head. It's not that funny, but you know how there's Happy Honda Days?
Yeah.
And then, do you guys celebrate Hyundai Hanukkah?
It's Hyundai Hanukkah.
Shit, I think I might like that better. I like Hyundai's better.
Yeah.
That's been coming around.
When I,
Toyota-thon?
It's the 8 days of celebrating Hyundai.
there
Yeah.
was this.
Toyota Van.
Toyota.
What's the newest like Hyundai?
The
Santa Fe.
Palisades.
The Genesis.
Palisades.
I had a Hyundai Sonata and I loved that car, but
Hyundai Palisades.
That sounds
yeah,
like a big
Honda's
one.
coming out. Honda Pilots are fucking dope. I had one of those in my work. Those are like kind of new.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all you want for Christmas?
No.
Is a Honda
Can't.
Pilot.
I got a car. I can't. That's too much.
I'll tell you, I
for
could-
Christmas is a Honda Pilot.
I could go for a bonsai tree.
Would be sick though.
Oh yeah. So Jim, as we know,
Here,
has
let's-
moved on to
What's on
a
the
new house, and I looked up like what do you give somebody for housewarming? And it was like bonsai trees. Set
It's
the
a
feng shui.
good
Yeah.
idea.
So, but like my mistake was going with an Amazon company and a cheap bonsai tree, and I got this, and it literally looks like I don't know if you guys have like evergreen trees in your house at like anywhere, but it looks like somebody just clipped like a really small branch off and shoved it in some dirt.
Yeah, it looks like the sapling of a pine tree.
The rock is actually worth
Oh.
more than the
The hell is that?
It smells like dirt.
There's a turtle living in there.
It's like a chunk of wood or something right there. He's just like ripped one of the roots.
That's honestly what I thought it was at first. I was like, holy shit.
It's got some weight to it.
No,
I think
it's
this is a rock.
It's a rock.
For our listeners,
I got a
Jim
rock.
is unwrapping this bonsai tree and pulling rocks and plastic. off it.
That might be like clay or
Yeah, so I started to open it from the bottom, and then I realized that was a bad idea because then the plastic would have to coat over the top of the tree.
When that
They're
came,
just hoping you don't open it at all.
when that got
They're
delivered,
like, dude, don't find out how fake this shit is.
Josh and I laughed so hard. Like I opened it and Josh goes, "Bonsai, dude, got a tree."
What did it say? So this is supposed to be like a 5-year-old already.
Something like that.
Oh yeah, no way.
Juniper.
No.
And
If it was 5 years old, it'd look more distinct.
dude, okay, well, it was supposed to have like this thick, like trunky, like base to it. You know what I mean? It's not supposed to just look like an anemic like branch that they just like cut and threw in there.
If you count the rings, you could cut off one of the things, see how old it is exactly.
Bro,
Yeah, I'd need a fucking microscope to count them rings.
that's what I was like, dude, one day in the future, we're going to have like devices that like come off our phone and we just like stab it into shit and it tells us like what it is.
Mhm.
How
It's like
old-
25%.
I'm really glad that the listeners are just listening to this.
Yeah, listening to plastic.
Also, me chewing this Ferrari.
What do you think that is?
Road
You said a juniper?
It's supposed to be a juniper bonsai tree.
I
But what do you think it really is?
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
which, by the way,
I think they definitely sprayed it with some like something to preserve it because it feels like harder than it's supposed to.
It was really suspect how
Need scissors.
the like
Oh no, he's got it. He's doing some
no
surgery.
resistance I got when I was just like, yeah, I need my money back. They were like, no problem, it's back. Keep the tree.
they
Jeff
have enough
Bezos
money.
personally told you that.
Dude, okay, so I don't know what we talked about this last week.
It smells legit. It smells like a tree.
All right,
In fact, I have to clean this up.
we got a nice centerpiece.
She's out.
then, I guess.
You know what?
not bad.
I know that you're not happy about the trunk size, but
I felt bamboozled.
I'd say
dude.
give it some time, and this is gonna be a great little tree here.
It's been doing pretty good in the closet with no water for a couple weeks.
It's been doing pretty good in the closet with no water. That's a good sign.
That's what I mean. They must have did something to the like sprayed it with something to preserve it a little.
Dude, okay. So have you guys
Do you guys like the smell of dirt?
On a nice hot sunny day.
it depends on the dirt.
If it's like
Yeah.
wet out, then no. Like
Not
wet.
that. That's like dry.
Yeah, it's like that's got a little musk to it.
It's dry and piney.
I don't mind that.
But
Because that's also got like that dry. It's got like other shit in there. It's not just dirt. It's like
If we get our listeners, if anyone listening wants to go outside, just grab a handful of dirt and smell it, and
Yeah.
let us know how you guys think it smells.
dude, okay.
Mhm.
So have you guys
that's like forest dirt.
have you heard of Soul? This movie that just came out?
Oh yeah, I have seen about this.
it, but I haven't seen it.
Is it out?
No.
Oh, we should do. We gotta start doing that, like watching movies and talking
Guys,
about them.
It is so good.
Is it good?
The
Check it out. See, I had
music
low
is
end
so good.
expectations. I was like, "You're a soul. You're a soul," and we'll just show the soul, and it's like in someone's body, and it's like they do these movies now where like, what was the one before? It was like, all right, yeah, they're like a bunch of these people, and they're in this girl's head, and they're all different feelings.
I heard
Like
that
they're
one was
all
really
like these.
good.
Yeah,
What is it? Is it Brave?
No, Inside Out.
Oh,
I heard Inside Out took like years.
they just
of,
seem like weird, like on the surface, but I'm sure like once you actually start watching it, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, one of my old art teachers told me a big story about Inside Out because he knew the person that came up with the idea for the movie, and they had worked on it for mad long, and then they sold it to like Disney Pixar, and then they worked with him for mad long, and he said it was like really exciting to watch his friend like kind of have his like dream come true and be able to work in these giant
Damn,
yeah.
that is sick.
So what is Soul about?
okay. So Soul is about it's a middle school band teacher who's like been gigging, like doing jazz gigs and stuff like that.
Right.
And he finally got like a gig that is with a person he wants to play with, and it's just the hijinks of like trying to make the transition or trying to find one's purpose, I guess. Like he's like towing a line, but I don't want to give away too much. It's so like psychedelic, and I'll be honest with you, in the audience, I got way too high before I watched it the first time. I've seen it 3 times already.
Wow.
That's the level that I'm on right
Did
now.
it hit any soft spots?
Dude, it hit a lot
Yeah.
of soft spots.
Is it?
But the music is so well put together. The story is so well put together. It's like really psychedelic, kind of, and like just makes you think a little bit.
Disney, bro. And they always do. You know, I was talking about this the other day, like how with my family, and about how Disney like is hitting little kids with like hard ass life lessons, like when you're 4, like fucking Simba and his dad, or Simba dying, and Simba's like, Dad. Like that's fucked up shit when you're like 4 years old. You just witness like this kid's dad dying, and like now he's trying to wake him up. It's like, damn, that's fucking heavy, bro. We all watched that when we were like mad young.
I love seeing my nephew cry while watching Lion King.
Dude, you know what I mean? It's like how you gotta have like a heart of stone to not let that get you. Even to this day, that shit's fucking. That's a classic.
I just watched
scene.
it twice over the weekend. It's a tearjerker.
It's yeah, dude. That's a fuck. But you know what I'm saying? Like my parents would just be like, put me in front of the TV, and I'm just watching that alone, and I'm like, you know, looking around like this fucking terrible thing. Land Before Time, same thing. You ever watch that movie with the dinosaurs?
I think Disney's just been trying to get them ready for the fucked up world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like after like when you're a kid and you go through some shit like that, it's sick to have a movie that's like, yeah, they get me.
That's true.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like I saw there's another one that just came out. Disney and Pixar did Onward, I think it's called. And that's like it's like who's that little the new Spider-Man kid? What is it?
Miles Morales.
No, the one before that.
Andrew Garfield.
No,
Toby Maguire.
no.
Are you talking about the
We're all just
the
saying.
little the one that's
Tom
like
Holland.
Peter
is
Parker?
it Tom? I think it's Tom Holland. Tom Holland.
That's like the newest one.
Okay, wait, hold on. Paul says great ASMR with Jim eating that chocolate. Can't lie, I'm horny as fuck watching this episode.
I was gonna say, Amelia, the
What?
love of my life, said that she was triggered by our chewing noises last episode, and if we did ASMR, she would not listen.
Oh.
What were we eating?
So we
last
got one
episode?
for and one against.
What were we eating last episode?
I don't like ASMR
cookies.
either.
Oh, they were really good.
They were delicious, and I would do it again.
I gotta say that that was so good.
But
I'm trying to remember.
Back to what I was saying. Like I saw this thing and it was just like these two brothers. Basically like their dad died like when they were young or whatever, and these two brothers like have to go on this quest and like
Mhm.
they get to see their dad for one day or something like that if they go through this quest, and it's fucking intense.
I mean, every Disney Pixar movie is based off of pulling emotions out of children.
Yeah, think about the first 5 seconds of Up.
That's what I was going to say. I saw that
Dude.
when I was like 22, and that was the most emotional roller coaster I've ever been on in a movie theater.
Have
Like,
you
I was a full grown adult, and I was just like, this is like, I can't take this.
Have you seen what's it called? Coco?
Uh,
And we cried.
What was it?
Coco?
Is that with the guitar
That was
the
player?
one,
I
yeah.
haven't seen that one yet.
Dude, you guys.
That
Oh yeah,
was-
I've seen like so
that-
many
that one's
memes
good
like the
too.
grandma doesn't let him play music or something.
Yeah,
Right? That's like something
Or-
about it. That's all I know about it.
bro. But okay, so
It's because of the guitar.
well, me and my mom, you know.
Oh right, because of
Love
like
my
rock
grandma.
music or some shit.
So like what happened, there's this one song, it's called Remember Me, that one's playing for the other people and shit like that. And when that song was playing, this like my grandma's lamp just fucking, the light just blew out in it. My mom was like, "Ooh."
Wow.
That's pretty epic.
Yeah, little shit like that.
Did you ever see the short one that came out before? I can't remember what movie it was for, but the one about the bun.
The bun.
Yeah, it's like a 3-minute movie, and it's about these parents that raise a kid, but the kid is also a bun.
Like,
Like
a hot
a-
dog bun?
Is it Sausage Party?
No,
Yeah,
it's
That's
a-
what I'm
That's
thinking.
what I was thinking.
It's a bun, like a Chinese food restaurant like bun, basically.
Do you know what studio or?
Yeah, it was Disney Pixar.
That's
what I'm saying.
I missed that.
Well,
I slept on so many of these movies.
a lot of these movies, I would look at it once and be like, "What the fuck is that?" and
Hold
probably
on,
not watch it.
I've never watched a Pixar movie and been like, that movie sucks.
That's what I
It's
mean.
never
Though,
happened.
like once you actually watch it,
I
it's
think
actually
one of
not bad.
my least favorite ones though might be Shark Tale though.
That
Anything
Pixar?
from Jack Black and all
I think
them.
that's Pixar.
I thought that one was okay.
Which one?
Shark
Tale?
Tale? Is that?
Oh, you know that's like one of
Dude.
the top like grossing movies of all time.
That's how I found out
Seriously?
about
it's
the song "Car Wash."
It's up there.
That's DreamWorks. But DreamWorks is also one of those where I haven't really seen a bad movie. That's the Shrek studio.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever, dude. They have like so many Shreks now. Anything after Shrek 3 is probably not good. I would say. I don't know. Did you see anything after Shrek 3? Did you even see Shrek 3?
Shrek for Forever After? Yes.
Forever. What was that one about?
I don't remember. They all just kind of blend together after two.
That's what I mean. Even two.
Was 2 the one with Puss in Boots?
Yeah.
You know
Two
what?
is pretty good.
Think about this for 1 second, though. Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz, and Mike Myers have not worked since the Shrek series. That's how much fucking money they...
No.
Okay, name something.
Cameron
that they
Diaz was in some fucking movie where Bad Teacher.
yeah,
She
but
was
I'm
in
saying-
that.
That's because she has to keep the lights on somehow.
Yeah. Well, that-
No, she's completely retired now. She married some rich dude, I think.
but they probably did make a ton of
Good for
movie
her.
off or money off of
What is
Mike
Shrek
Myers
movies.
definitely retired after that. He probably got some sweetheart deal.
What is
He
this
was
fucking
in,
evil
um,
Mandrake route I'm watching on your fucking
This
TV
is
screen?
oh, it
You know
must
what?
have just skipped to a different one, but it was the Bao movie. I just had it playing in the
Oh,
that's what that film
it was.
was.
The Bao Bao.
Mike Myers was dude. He was in what's that Quentin Tarantino movie?
You
know what I'm talking about, right?
Mike Myers
Yeah.
in a Tarantino movie.
Mhm. He was in.
Inglorious Bastard.
Yeah, he plays like he has like a little part. He's not in like.
He only does like cameos now. So he was in what?
Yeah, it was like a cameo.
Who was
pretty
he
much.
in?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
But it was a good
Rhapsody.
scene. It was a good like a good 5-minute scene with some decent dialogue. I don't know. It's an important part of the movie.
He was the an English general. So they're like planning out where to go, and he's like, "All right, you are going to go here. We're going to send you to this place."
Is he
More
dressed like
English
Fat
gentleman
Bastard?
talk.
More like that. But yeah, he's very good in that.
I feel like the Love Guru just kind of like killed his
Hey, you want me to play it?
mojo. Yeah, sure. If you
I
want.
can fucking do some commentary on it. Yeah, it's like a 5-minute.
Wait, is
scene.
this going to get us pulled?
I think if
Absolutely.
we just do the audio, it'll be all right. As long if we don't, you know what I mean, film it or whatever.
Maybe
Did we
We'll
get
find
pulled last
out.
we they've just all been getting pulled. The Russian ones especially.
Yeah, I can
somehow
show
they're
you
really
guys,
they're
as long as you
they're
don't
gung ho.
Lieutenant Archie Hickox, reporting south. General Ed Fennick. Eddie's Hickox. Drink.
I don't buy him as a general.
I can drink a scotch and plain water. That a boy, Lieutenant.
He's a very
Make
John
yourself like a
Cleese
good
vibe.
chap, will you? The bar
Maybe
is there.
a British general. I don't know. Maybe it's a little different.
Something
See,
for yourself,
if
sir?
you can take yourself out of the scene, or like forget that he's Mike Myers, I think he does a pretty
It
good
says
job.
here that you speak German.
The first time I saw it, didn't even know it was him. Now that I know it's him, I can't think of anything otherwise.
I'm film critic.
Yeah, you just keep waiting for him to go. Do I make you horny, baby?
Yeah.
Randy.
Do I make you Randy?
Yeah, like that's Austin Powers. Like in the future, like he got older and became a general or some shit.
Okay, what's your opinion on this? I would welcome with wide open arms another Austin Powers.
Same.
Yeah.
If it was good,
Yeah.
like if I heard it took a year to make, I'd be like, oh, it's probably not that great. But
What's wrong with taking a year to make?
that for a movie, movies take like a long time to make. If it was just in a year, that probably means it was like super rushed
okay. I
and
thought
not
you were
very
saying
good.
that like a year was like too much. I was like, what, man?
Nah, there wouldn't be that much.
Who's that guy on the right?
Fassbender,
Oh, familiar.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Magneto.
Magneto, yeah.
There was
Young-
what the fuck was that alien movie where he makes out with himself in it?
Prometheus?
No,
Oh, yeah.
No, it's the sequel to Prometheus.
Prometheus 2.
Right?
I don't know.
Prometheus is the
Prometheus.
first one. Isn't it like Alien? It's not Alien Resurrection, right? Because that's one of the old ones.
No.
I think it had Alien in the title. I remember watching it. They had it on during Halloween at the Animal Hospital, and I walked up right after the part where he makes out with himself, and I'm like, "Oh, this is the one where he makes out with himself, right?" And everyone looked at me like, "Yeah, dude, what the fuck just happened?"
Alien Covenant.
Covenant, that's what it is.
I remember seeing that in the theaters.
They were like, "You seen this?" And I was like, "Yeah." The only part I remember is where he makes out with himself. 'Cause
It gets
was-
real weird
it
towards
was really
the end.
weird.
But yeah.
When I saw the scene from one of the first Alien movies, like the old ones where it fucking pops through the stomach when I was a little
Yeah.
kid, that shit fucked me up for like a couple weeks.
Dude, you know what movie fucked me up? Is I think it's Contact. Contact fucked me up.
The Alien movie?
Yeah, the one where like just the part where they're like ding and like
Isn't that supposed to like be kind of like it's supposed to be good though, like at the end, right?
Yeah, it is.
Steven
but I never
Spielberg,
made,
right?
I never made it that far.
It's
You know what I mean?
Keanu Reeves, I think. And
It's Jodie Foster, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
what
it is Keanu.
And they
Reeves?
use math to talk to the aliens.
I don't think that.
I think you're thinking of
McConaughey.
the man who sold the world or something, or the
No.
last man
Oh, is
on
that
Earth or
McConaughey?
something.
I thought it was Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, McConaughey is.
It's Jodie Foster in it.
Jodie Foster is.
I thought it was a Cameron. Is it
I thought it was
The Day
Mike
the
Myers
Earth
and Cameron
Stood
Diaz.
Still?
it's not Cameron Crowe.
So
What
there's
is
a
it?
movie with
Larry
Keanu
King?
Reeves, and he's like
What?
an alien or something, and it's called The Day the Earth Stood Still. Is that what you're thinking of?
No.
No.
I'm thinking of that weird '80s movie with Jodie Foster where they have the bridge out. There's these scary aliens. Dude, anything.
I
with
don't remember.
aliens-
I think you're thinking of. I've seen that movie too. That movie's sick. Like her dad died or whatever in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like the aliens take her on this fucking nutty trip, and then they like come in the form of her dad to like show her she like discovered it. I thought that movie was awesome, but
Dude,
it
okay.
is like trippy. It's like out there.
When was the last time you guys saw E E.T.?
I can't remember a time where I've actually like seen all of ET. I just like I think I saw it once when I was super young to like barely
Yeah.
remember
It's been a
anything,
long time.
and that was it.
Dude,
But
I
I've
was,
heard so many things and like seen so much shit. It's like, it's basically like you're watching it again.
okay. So if you watch it again, the FBI guys are the good guys.
Debatable.
No, dude, all they have is radios. They want to see what's going on. They know that Drew Barrymore is not responsible enough to handle extraterrestrial life. She's out in the back doing blow with her brothers and stuff. Like,
When was the last time you've seen
No,
E.T.?
I hated that movie.
You hated that?
I saw it when I was like 10, or not 10, probably. It was probably like 8 or something like that. Was the last time I saw it, but I didn't like it. I thought it was like kind of like,
I saw that like a year ago. Man, I love that movie. It's so good.
just like the crazy noises he made. Found how.
Damn, dude. I can't believe Disney's just going to come out with a movie called The BFG, and it's the Big Friendly Giant. That's the big fucking giant.
That's the big fucking guy.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Dude, we had this guy that worked at Domino's, and it was like our boss's friend, and he like told us to call him the big fucking guy, or big fat guy. I don't remember, but it was something
Was this
very
Scott?
yeah. Michael Scott,
Michael Scott, yeah.
Call me the big fucking guy.
and we would
That's
just
hot,
like
huh?
make all these wings for him to eat. Like
How
made
many chicken wings did he eat?
I think it was 100.
We were like, because you can order 50 wings at Domino's. So we were like, no one can. Well, I wonder if someone could eat 50 wings in 10 minutes. And he was like, I could do that. And we were like, there's no way you can eat 50 wings in 10 minutes. And then he got through like 35 or 40 of them in like 6 minutes. And then we were like, holy shit.
It's another
You
one
have
of
like
those.
4 more minutes to clear 10 wings.
It's another one of those times where like
Unbelievable.
you want to see it, but then it's going on. You're like, this is actually horrifying, and I wish that I was not a part of this.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
It's like watching someone drink their own urine.
yeah. Oh yeah. But it's like one of those things where you're like, oh, this will be awesome. It's like you and sad that you like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really just crushes humanity.
Like,
It-
that-
What has like I missed something?
We bet they chicken wings at
Oh,
Domino's.
okay.
So
Yeah,
we
no.
said
That
we, and see it. We put a 10-minute time limit on it.
Were they big ones or like
Didn't we give
they're
him
pretty
money
small.
too?
pretty
Did we-
small?
Did we
All
give him
right.
money for doing that, or just the
no,
wings?
we gave him the wings. That was enough for him.
I don't remember.
That was all he wanted.
I mean, it was
what are
like
you gonna give 'em,
$40 worth of
wings and
wings.
money?
we gave him the shits.
Free meal.
I remember this one time this kid said he would give me $5 if I ate like a dandelion. Like it was like one of those dandelions that was like budding or whatever. And he was like, yeah, you eat
Dude.
that, I'll give you $5. And I ate it and he was like, I don't have $5.
Yeah, you always got to see the money first.
Like you owe me.
Like, what the fuck, bro? And I was really sad at myself. Dandelion tastes like shit.
You ever see those videos where they're like someone's got the dandelion and then they're like open your mouth, like they don't know
Blow.
they have it, and then they like stick it right in their mouth
Dude,
That's
so funny.
and it like absorbs like
yeah, it just
in their mouth immediately. So they're like they can't even like talk.
I love those. Those are so funny. But yeah, like, did you ever think about getting like a piercing when you were a kid?
Nah,
No,
No,
it's never.
I always
piercing,
piercings
yeah.
were lame.
I was gonna get my nips pierced.
My best friend's nips pierced. It was weird.
Yeah, well, somebody like so I was on this trip with CBA, the same one that kid got stabbed on. There was just like a bunch of like rich kids that were like, "Hey, we'll give you like $20 each if you get a nip pierced right now." And then I went. I had like $150, and I was just like, "All right, so a piercing is gonna be what, like $40." And I'm gonna have money to just spend on the shit because I can't keep up with these rich kids. And so they fucking. I go there. I have like $150 in cash, and I go up to this guy and I'm like, "Pierce my nipple, bro." And he's just like, "How old are you?" I'm like, 15 or 14, whatever. I lied, said I was like 2 years older than I was, and he was like, "It's a genital piercing. I cannot do it on anybody under 18." I was like, all right. I had to give all these people their money back. But retrospect is good because my mom probably would.
Oh, but they were gonna pay you to do it.
Yeah, that's the only reason I would do
I
it.
heard it's really painful.
I mean, probably,
It's
but
hurting my
Sounds
nip
like
right
it.
now. Were you gonna get nip one? You were gonna get just one.
I would
nip?
be like, nah, I'm not.
well, I don't know. See, I would have gotten one because I just want to get that money and run. But if I was going to keep it, I would have to get another one just because I'm a symmetry whore.
So you gotta buy like the ring though too, right? The piercing's like a Like they don't.
They give
You can
you
get a
you
cheap-
you can get a cheap one just to hold the spot. But I thought it would be like a fun little thing. Like I just have this one. Like, look, guys,
I was about to say, I
this is your money, and I'm just like
bought the ring and dip.
That's funny.
They're trying to like fuck.
Oh
me,
no,
so I'm gonna
they
fuck with
wanted.
them.
They all came like an audience to watch me suffer.
Oh, there, yeah. So there would have been no
Yeah,
way.
they're not gonna. Oh yeah, just take our money. Show us the nipple ring later.
Yeah, right. It's like they want to see the process.
Yeah, the guy just did not want to be part of this junior high prank after all he saw all the kids come in.
How
Yeah,
many,
it's like he just is
Cops
not.
coming here.
dude, I wonder. Like, imagine being like a tattoo artist. You have to turn down like half the people that come in. Hey, you sure that you want your nose holes filled? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like shit like that.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
I had a cousin that got a big giant fake diamond clip-on earring and it looked like so real. So one day he came back and wore it to try and freak out my grandmother and it worked.
It did.
Yeah, she was just like, "What did you do?" And giant diamond.
Things
Mhm.
like fake, the little spiky things in my eyebrow.
I remember my friend's older brother got his eyebrow pierced. I was just like, damn, that dude's cool shit. Like, and I was like, do I get my eyebrow pierced? And like, my mom was just like, hey, do you want any piercings or tattoos? I'll take you to get. I want to make sure it's clean. And I was like, I don't need one.
I got you. Just ruined it.
Yeah, it's ruined now.
You guys want to hear a funny story about
Yes.
my I don't think I've told this story on the pod. My sister has a lot of tattoos, and one of her first ones, she's a big Yankee fan, so she got a Yankee symbol on the back of her neck, and she knew that my parents would not be happy about her getting a tattoo, so she got it on the back of her neck and then wore turtlenecks for like a year straight. And then went on Facebook and like immediately posted that she had like a tattoo and everything and left the laptop open. So obviously my dad just walked by and saw her like Facebook and everything. And then he just didn't say anything. So she wore turtlenecks for like a year straight. And then she was like, "Dad, I need to tell you something.
Oh
I
my
have
God.
a tattoo." He's like, "Yeah, you left your Facebook open like an idiot on the counter. Of course. I knew like a year ago when you first got it."
He's like, I've been watching you buy fucking turtlenecks for a year.
Exactly. Yeah. It's
fucking
That
85
was the
degrees out.
punishment.
Yeah, exactly. And he didn't care either. He was always a good sport.
Yeah, your
about it.
dad doesn't seem like he'd give a shit.
She got a septum piercing and he walked around the house with like a clothespin in his nose to like like fun of her for like 2 weeks. It was pretty funny.
Tattoos are whatever, but like, and some piercings are whatever. Like, I don't know. I guess you want to pierce your ears or whatever, but fucking so some piercings, I'm like, why are you doing that? Like all like mad on your lips and nose and eyes, and I'm just like,
I
what's
think
the point? Isn't that uncomfortable?
It
Like,
becomes an addiction. So I've read some materials actually, just because I felt the same. Like, why do people go like crazy?
it's like you just gotta take it off when you go to sleep. It's just
Okay.
like a big hassle to add
So-
to your life. Why do that?
People get addicted to it because of the release of endorphins, and then also depending on the piercing and the quality of the piercing, it like splits the nerve ends and like can double them in some situations, like when you get your clitoris pierced, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like it can like especially nipples too, like it makes it more sensitive. So if you're like into that,
I mean, I love a chick with her nips pierced.
yeah.
That's cool.
So
I would just never pierce my own nips.
yeah.
Yeah,
Any chicks with nipple piercings listening, send us some mail. No, no, but I like
I just
Okay.
want to see the piercing,
yeah, just a nipple. No piercing needed. No, but anytime the like,
classic.
you know what it is? Anytime like I see a nipple piercing out in the wild, right? I'm like,
Like a wild Pokemon.
boom,
Something
Boom.
appears in the grass.
boom.
well, you know what it is? It's just that, like, all right, tits already grab my eye a little bit, and I have to already fight that, and not be like a fucking creep. You know what I mean? But like, if you have something just like poking out of your shirt, and I'm like, is that a nipple piercing?
It's
And I
gold,
think-
baby.
But like, maybe that's why I wanted my nipples pierced. I just needed a little bit more attention to my heaving rack.
I would get like Hellraiser nipple piercing. Just giant
That'd be
pyramid.
funny.
Am I fabricating this, or is this like a Family Guy thing? Was Hellraiser like ever like take his shirt off and then it's just mad?
Probably.
That would be very funny. I don't remember that anywhere. We can write Family Guy.
No, okay, I'm thinking of the fucking thing where he unscrewed the salt. He's like, it's more salt.
What does Hellraiser do?
Inconveniences people.
He raises hell.
He does.
You're asking like, what's his occupation?
Yeah, what is? Wait.
He's a manager at Burger King.
So, you guys
Convenience
want to tell me what you would do if you got this as a Christmas present?
What is it?
So my mom is like, "Hey, I emailed you your Christmas present, so it should be in your email." So I receive an email that says Office the complete series. And then from someone named Mars DV that says, "Your mother is forwarding you a gift." And then it says, "Click on the link below to digitally download."
Sent you a phishing scam?
Pretty much. I didn't know what the fuck to make of it. I was like, I don't know what to make of this, but I'm not going to click on that
Dude.
link. Like,
And there's no way that it only costs $22.99.
$22.99.
It's like
The
some
Office complete
company from
series.
India.
Dude,
They're like Office Complete Series.
it's just a DVD rip that somebody downloaded from fucking like
Where did your-
LimeWire.
How did your mom get scammed on this?
They're
I
like
have no
they
idea.
we know Americans love The Office.
I just kept trying to like ask her, like, where did you go to get this? And she kept being like, well, I Googled it and then I went to my email and and like she just kept going on about it. And I was just like, that's not a straight answer.
Okay.
You didn't tell me where you got this.
Is it from It's from marsdv.com.
Yes.
You're fucked.
Which is I Googled a bunch of reviews and most of them were like, this is a scam.
Okay, here we go. I ordered 2 copies of The Office from Mars DV, thinking they were the complete series hard copies, but come to find out they were only digital copies. I ordered 2 copies of The Office on Mars DV on December 15th. This guy also gives out his order number. I paid $22.99 each and used my debit card. 3 days after the order, I sent an email to Mars DV asking how long the shipping was going to be since they were Christmas gifts. They never replied. 2 days after that, I looked around online and came across reviews, realizing my horrible mistake. Going back to my confirmation emails, I realized I had bought the digital copies. Nowhere does it state on their website that you were ordering digital downloads.
It's only $22. You can chill.
Yeah, it was. So this is from a guy named Dom Havast. So he tells me that, and I'm just like, all right, you just bought this from this dude named Dom? And then she was like, this is the email I got. And it was from a completely different person. She forwarded me this one, so I'll bring this up too. It's from a lady named Jennifer this time that it doesn't even say she purchased The Office. It says, hello, you have purchased full movies download. It is a full movie download in HD quality to your device. After download, you can put file on other device if you need.
This is
You
definitely
can
not
add it to
American.
your smart TV in iTunes as a home video. You can also write USB flash drive or external drive on play to TV direct from these.
Do an Indian accent when you read it.
So it doesn't even say, it says, also added more than 100 movies to your present. Hopefully you will enjoy this link. Mediafire.com/folder.
Wait, hope
I have heard of Mediafire.
People should not be allowed on the internet.
Isn't Mediafire like a video site where you just... I've been thinking of something else.
Yeah, it's one of those like torrent like
like
search
solar movie.
you have to-
Dude, I can't believe that your mom sent you a phishing scam.
Download your movie
She's
on
like, he knows.
Yeah, she's trying to juice your bank account.
yeah.
Yeah. She just
Take the bait.
sends you a link to like one of those streaming sites for like $20. He just pointed you in the right direction. Even that would be better than that. Excuse me. Though.
That's what like we were saying on the way out the door. It just says you purchased movies download. Like this doesn't even say anything about The Office. And then she was just like, well, so don't click on the link in case it's a scam. But if I subscribe to anything, please unsubscribe me. I don't want to keep getting charged for this. And I was like,
Once you give him
I
Man.
don't know what the hell is going
Dude,
on. in
Your
this whole
Christmas
situation.
gift
I was
has got to
getting
be one of the worst.
credit card or whatever she paid up with that for.
Honestly, it's provided me with a lot of joy and entertainment. So
Hey,
Dude.
unless she gets like,
Excellent
robbed or something
See,
like
like
that.
I
that's
always
not good.
get really frustrated because my mom makes me do like most of her online transactions, but then like it's so fuck after something like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing is she pulled the classic bad internet move where she saw like DVDs of The Office that were like you could buy the whole series for like $100 and she was like, oh, this one's only $22. It's like that's obviously not what it's gonna cost to actually buy The Office.
For some reason, that just reminds me of my mom has done the same thing. But there was one time where your mom was driving me to the dentist and it was on Western Ave or Washington Ave. And she was like, where is it? And I was like, it's right there. And I don't know what it is, but my mom and your mom on separate occasions have done this where they just said, oh, it's right there. And then literally drove over the fucking curb and sidewalk and over the grass into the parking lot. And I was like, dude, you fucking turn into the fucking.
Yeah, where you're like 8 years old and you're like, you're clearly not supposed to be doing this. I
You
just
just
drive better.
went in the diagonal across through a fucking intersection.
That's very true. She's done that on multiple occasions.
I can't talk. I was going golfing with DJ and just blew through a red light, taking a left. And he was just like, "Oh, you just ran that red light." And I was like, "It was green."
We're blowing through red lights now. I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it happens, guys.
I mean, that's kind of more just like, you took the turn properly. The light was just red.
Yeah.
You didn't drive over any grass or curbs. You didn't nearly drive into a lake being like
Dude, I also had those friends who would have like trucks and just wouldn't give any shits about going over curbs or anything like that.
mhm.
Or like
Just like driving half on the
Dude,
sidewalk.
Dude, Ben missed an exit this one time, and we were like probably like a quarter or an eighth of a mile past the exit, and he was just like, "Oh, it's just this hill," and just four wheels up this fucking hill off of fucking 87. And I'm just like, dude, this is not okay at all. And there was another thing where like, you know how they have like up further north, how they're like further spaced apart, north and
Yeah.
southbound lanes. He did like one of those things where he went on like one of the off-road things for like the fucking cops to turn around because we missed an exit. And I'm just like, dude, we are gonna get arrested here. We have pot in this car.
Another good one with your mom, Jim, was I remember we went to a concert at SPAC.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys know across the street from SPAC is a big car dealership. And right in front of the car dealership, there's a big valley that goes down like 8 feet.
I can't
and then
believe
it
she
comes
got
back
out
up like hill. So she was like, I don't know if we're going in the right direction. Me and Jim were like, yeah, I don't think you're going the right direction. We got to turn around. So she just pulled onto the grass into the 8-foot valley that goes down and like tips down. We're like, you can't do this. And she was like, well, I can't see. And we're just like, well, don't drive into a ditch.
Yeah.
Jeez. And then she somehow rolling the car over.
I cannot believe that we did not die in that ditch.
Car with one of your friend's parents who you knew had been drinking.
Yeah,
All right, so my one friend,
for sure.
my one friend, like we just went to like it was like Lock 7 or something like that, and his dad just like pounded a 6-pack like in the car while we were just like hanging out swimming, and then just like all right, let's go, and just like fucking hammered. And they're just like really think we should pull over and get some food somewhere or something.
Get like some McDonald's, maybe coffee.
And then he just left us at a Burger King. Yeah,
He ditched you? That's funny.
it's okay. We were close to home.
I did that with my uncle one time. I don't think he had really drank a lot,
they know where they are.
but he's just like, yeah, like we were at a place and he had like a couple beers. He was probably fine to drive, but I was like, haven't you been drinking? And then he goes, no, see, the test is if you can hold your arm out